Where is my thing? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is, monitor. Should have lined this up before I get on the stream, but it's here. Okay. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Is Lycon on a run? Of course it is, because I closed my long the other day. Of course it is. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, it's right at the... Ooh. Actually, in a good spot. Still. Hold on. Hold the phone. I didn't just ape into that, I swear. Thank you, Travis. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's right. It is at... Let's put it this way. If it's going to pop, it's going to pop right meow. Meow? Say meow? Good morning. I'm actually super tired because I, for whatever reason, decided to do all kinds of late night streams last night. Do you say meow? You know, so some of the best scenes ever from those cult classics. He can't pull over anymore. He's already pulled over. Oh yeah, so Lycon, there's like vertical accumulation. This type of, you know, it's where the rising wedge is. You kind of negate, because this is one of those ones that, yeah. So overall, right now, like my shorts just got crushed as we speak, and that is what it is. But I still, I can't change my current bias overall still. Let's put it this way. I need stocks to recover. They're almost, so stocks, let's do this real quick. So stocks are basically right back. So here you go. This is the S&P 500. And so yesterday was this sell-off here. I'll zoom in. Was right here. This guy. This was right around, actually this is right before the open. It's an hourly chart. This was 24 hours ago in 50 minutes. The sell-off, insane recovery. I mean, this balance, and now we're kind of hovering up here. If for some crazy reason this gets back above here and almost negates this entire thing, I'm not saying I would flip to being bullish. I'm just being more inclined of it's more of a scam than it is already. So, but as of right now, any of the shorts that I did get stopped out in from the crypto side, I have no, this is not the time to revenge trade in any means, but I still am waiting for the, what I believe to still happen. Like, even if I look at, let's see here, hold on, make sure I was 134. Can't consider being bullish until trading above here. And that's where ETH is right now. So I gotta check by my. So ETH, if I zoom out even further, I need a cleaner chart. A cleaner chart here. No, I don't think there's no way this is gonna hold. There's no freaking way. We'll do XRP in a minute. Give me a clean chart. Below fin. Okay, it's fine. So if you like really zoom out here, make sure I can see this on the screen all the way. Yeah, we can see it. Okay, cool. So this was the sell-off in the beginning of the month. So this is about, what are we at? 20 days ago, 19 days ago. And we've gone sideways. I mean, for the, like, nothing has happened. If you zoom out and like really look at this, we've gone sideways. So we're going, this was our downtrend. So we broke down. So the most important level is ETH getting back above 3,000. Like that's kind of 30, 3,100. Like back up here. But for right now, like we're still in this zone. And it's currently making a move up. A lot of chop. Look at these wicks. The amount of people who got chopped up here from shorts and longs. Field day. Field day for market makers. So right now we have this high. That we need to pay attention to. And then we have, we'll do XRP in a minute. And then, is this high taken out? Nope, that one too. This, whoa. This guy. And then this guy up here. So when this initially happened, this breakdown, I was able to catch this over here. The short, now I got more lucky at this point. That was here, like at 3,000. So I'm going to play the advocate or the perspective of the market maker and saying, let's say I had control of the dial. So if I wanted to say I wanted to ruin anyone's, you know, hope of, hey, I caught an awesome short, is like, I want to try to attempt to take out these last couple highs that are here. And so right now, that's where this one looks like it's going. Let's put this here. Is this the same level? Wow, they're kind of like all equal here. 2850. There's a really good ETH chart that I drew that I can't remember where it is. It's very frustrating. So that's that. We'll leave this aside for the moment. I only have so much time today. I gotta do add ETH to down here. Another one. Just put an alert on when we get that pump up. All right, we'll do XRP really quick. All right, yeah. So this is what I've been drawing for. This is what I drew with for XRP the other day. After this move up, here goes my alert right now. QQQ. Oh my! I don't. Stock market's a scam, bro. It's a scam. This move. So this is where I'll replay this to here. All right. So this is what we're looking for when everyone's like, "Oh, I want a long right now." Like, no, we gotta wait. This just took out this high that's here. These are the scenarios that I was looking at. Now, I don't love the high level market structure for XRP, but if anything, if it kind of holds this level, and it's got to go sideways still. I can't see this making a move up above $3 until it. I still think it's coming down. Like I can't. Below two, like down here is where I would start being concerned. And maybe it doesn't go down like this. But at least come down in like something like this, and then like a double bottom. The only way I would consider I would change this idea with XRP is if it gets up here, then comes back, then does this, and then something like that. But I can't see us grinding like this and then going up. I can't see that. All right, I think we're here. Let's go back to ETH really quick. My alert just went off. Oh, it didn't yet. Right here. No problem. We'll definitely go back to XRP. I just want to go through a couple other ones real quick. Yo, good morning. 3,900 XRP at 273. Ty's not looking for a couple weeks. I mean, that's it. I would just basically give yourself, you know, options on, hey, if it did this, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, let's just say, do you have like an exit plan? Is it spot? Is it leverage trade? Yeah, there's no way this is gonna hold all this. I don't think it's gonna hold. Let's look at Sol really quick too. Oh, I have a Sol short actually. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. This thing's gonna stop out any second here. Sorry, I know this is small. Good for Sol. So gold is still bullish. Dixie, it looks bullish in my mind. If I go to here, this thing's like a freaking, look at this. It's like a falling wedge. This thing looks to me, this is one of those, it's like a dinosaur. Like this whole move up and this to this. DXY right now is retesting its breakout of this 3-year range. Yeah, I take it back. It's not 3 years. It's November 22. 815 days. What's that? It's a little under 3 years. Maybe 4/5. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Like, it looks ugly. If this breaks down and falls into here, that also could help change my bias on being short-term bearish. But I think, where's ETH now? Good morning, Deanna. Good morning. Good morning. Coinbase news said institutional money is like 90 billion yesterday. That's crazy. I probably should pay attention to those metrics. I don't. Well, one, I kind of defer to Will Watson for that to tell me the stuff that's important. And also, two, my challenge with that is that, so it looks like a big number. Like I would need to know, is that a big number relative to yesterday? Is that a big number relative to last week at this time? Is that big number relative the total amount in this month relative to the total amount last month? Like I need benchmarks to gauge the if that's a good number or not. Like it could say 100 billion, it could say 10 billion. I just don't know like what's good. What's good, and does that good represent a trend? Yeah, Will's a smart guy. He is definitely a smart guy. All of them are. And like I always want to be the one to like know as much as, you know, from all those things, but I'm like, you only have so much you can fit in your head. So you gotta outsource. You gotta outsource some of that brain power to others. Hold on here. Where's ETH again? Let me go back to ETH really quick. So gold is still bullish. Silver is still bullish. All right, the US 10 slowed down a little bit. That's good news. I love all different perspectives, all four you bring to the table. Exactly, they're all like that's like. Thank you for saying that. Like, I want people to challenge my thoughts too. Like, it's the more people you're around that have different points of view that are not just a point of view from, you know, you're repeating some talking point that you heard on a YouTube video and you're going to every single chat and saying that one thing. Like, I will love to entertain a counter argument, or just not even an argument, just a discussion around a topic. It doesn't matter what it is, but primarily for us here, it's charts and crypto and stocks. Because then it's like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. Maybe I should reconsider this thought. And not that it's like, hey, a right or a wrong. It's just like you need that input from multiple parties to actually form your own thought. And that is called critical thinking. What are we doing here, ETH? What are we doing? Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Calvin Hill, you followed me again? Last night you followed me. It's crazy. Well, no, Travis, you have a different point of view. But you have your own point of view. That's what I mean. Like you're saying a different point of view from where my head's at, or you're saying it's in general? Like your point of view doesn't change no matter what anyone says. Like you're like, it's my way or the highway, which is fine. Like but there's a reason. I'm actually answering my question. I don't know you're answering your question here. What's up, Crypto? Good morning. Tired. Hey, Ross. I think I did 4 streams last night, maybe 5. I was feeling it. I dropped all kinds of alpha for 99 cents. I go back and cut clips from the videos. I don't even remember what I said. I was tired. I may or may not have had a sweet treat. So hold on and watch ETH here for a minute. KC93 parabolic run incoming. I would hold off on that comment. I don't think we're parabolic's coming. It may be, just not right now. I saw you last night online, exhausted from the hockey game. Love hockey game. I like hockey's one of the most, I think, underrated sports. And like for me, I played all sports. I didn't have the opportunity to even hockey wasn't even available. You had to it was so much money. My parents couldn't afford it to to drive so far. It's like the best. Like it's a combination. Like I was a big soccer guy. Combination of soccer. We didn't have lacrosse either, so it's like combination of lacrosse, soccer, your hand-eye coordination, the speed of it is just insane. The U.S. lost. There was Canada scored in overtime. Similar vibes to Crosby in the 2014 Olympics. I can't remember. I could be making that number up. I saw a guy line up BTC chart with the total M2 money supply globally, and it matches so well. Interesting. That actually gave me more confidence overall I actually have to think about that. Hold on a second here. Kind of look at the Coney chart. What's Coney? Stock? Title ETF, Trust 2, Yield Max Coin Option Income. What do we got here? We drew this at some point. I don't like it. If you're if you're looking to get in soon, I mean maybe they're hold on. I don't like the 3-day, the daily, but the 12-hour. The 12-hour you could convince me here. We just tapped into the lows down here. Didn't sweep them, but I don't know how that works with this type of product with an ETF. I like this divergence. I mean, maybe you get a move like something like this. And they probably can go higher. Stop loss go much higher. Maybe something like that. Shoot for 1275. So to go higher, you would need to make this move first. But yeah, if there is that move here, without a doubt, this does this. I'm going here. I would say a target $17. I don't know if you can get up here. There's a lot of. I don't know. I just don't know this product that well, so also I'm speculating. I mean, so. Do I think Chainlink, Avalanche, and Say will do a 3x from here? Maybe. I have no idea. Like as of right now, like I wouldn't be trying to think about price predictions on anything. We just need some more, if we're been talking about like all season, we need clarity at a macro level on stocks. We need Bitcoin to decide what its next move is going to be. Like right now it's mid-range. Like I still expecting to come down here at some point. And yeah, Litecoin's going to send. Litecoin is going to send. I'll go back to Litecoin really quick. Yep. It just needs to get past. Litecoin needs to just get past these here. If it can close up here, so this is the hour. This is an hourly candle. Don't go aping into Litecoin. If this Litecoin hourly candle can close up here, like the 136.5 and above, that would be very bullish. How you playing about VeChain Grandma Coin? I know that the level that we were talking about, we didn't want to lose. I looked at the other day, was 4 cents. Like that was the key level. So I think it's going to take some time for it to come back, and it's going to come back, you know, once your other alts have their fun. I don't know when that is. If I had to guess, March, later March, but oh, we have some economic data coming out right now. Yo, the algo on TikTok is either shot or there really is less people caring about crypto right now because everyone just got destroyed from being in the trenches. Probably the latter. Oh, 9:45 as stuff comes out. Existing home sales at 10. Oh, so there's nothing right now. So I got a lot of work to do. I actually today, so we have tea time today at 3 o'clock. Hold on here. Yeah, I don't. Sorry, I'm paying attention to what's going on up here. Don't think stocks are going to hold here. So tea time is on. Where are we going? Where am I playing? Where am I playing? I mean, like what? So today at 3 o'clock, I can paste this in here. I can paste this in here. Look at that. There you go. That's so at 3 o'clock today, tea time, which is our space under 99 cents. I'm gonna interview the Blockbuster team, the VHS. Because why not? I don't even know what the project's about. I dig anything nostalgia. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that razor. Hot shit. There's some great graphics here. Oh, such better times. Such better times. There goes Litecoin. Can it stay up here? Can it? So it cleared this high. We'll put a little check here. We'll check that one. Here's your last one here. Can it do it? All right, there it is. So now you're equal highs. Only one's here from about a month ago in January, but let's see how this reacts now. Golf course, tea time. Oh, tea time. Wow, I didn't connect the dots. I used to play golf a lot. And then I got frustrated because I got kind of decent. And then you realize with golf, it's like if you want to like... I can't do something and like not be decent at it. And especially so once you get to a point where you're like, oh, I could do this. And then if you start not playing enough, you start rapidly going downhill. And then it's just like, nah. And, you know, so... I like golf. I used to do a lot of corporate, like, you know, events, work parties and things like that, or not, you know, tournaments. When they end up just being just like shit shows. And it's like, oh, you know, with drinking and playing golf, it's like you can get to a point, you're like, oh, I'm good. They're like, oh, it's probably like with the fourth, fifth hole. It's like, I'm golden. I'm just crushing drives right now. I'm sinking putts. I maybe got one par, and after that it's all downhill from there. And then you're just like, oh, I'm just keep drinking at this point. I don't even drink anymore. Like at the time. And yeah, you took the fun out of golf. Finally care to hit the ball, the stick, nothing else matters to me. But like, so you say that, but then like, do you bring a lot of do you lose a lot of balls? Like once I stopped and I was like, hey, if I can go through an entire sleeve, I mean a pack, at 12 of balls around, my friends, yeah, crash golf carts. I know the type. What's Litecoin going to do here? All right, we'll come back to you, Litecoin. AIOZ. Oh. Well. Still kind of here. This is still in the cards. You got to get back over 55 cents. I do like that it's starting, looks like it's forming a bottom here. But it's starting to lose some strength. You really want to get this back above 55 cents. Until then, this thing could just do this, and then just go sideways. Unless there's some catalyst. But as of right now, it looks like it's just chilling. Do I know anything about Beam? You mean like yes. All I know is that the Penguin has always been a supporter of it, and I support anything the Penguin does because he's one of the gigabrains here. Oh wow, this looks like a nice. And the Penguin being Pentoshi. He is one of the. Where are we at here? Let's pull him up. He's one of those this guy. Put him in the chat here. Pentoshi was a big supporter of Beam. I haven't paid attention to it in a while, but like it's one of those it's gaming, right? I think it's that with like a IMX off the top of my head. He's calling it INJ. Oh wow, I haven't looked at this. Anyway, he's good. He's good. The Penguin. Oh, here we go. He's on the team. That makes sense. Beam is a sovereign network focused on gaming. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Gaming just needs its narrative. That's all. Hey, crypto cousins. Hello, friends. Is it real that TrenchBlade is actually? Yeah, it is, yeah. And I don't want it to move up yet because I don't have the amount of tokens I want yet. I need it to slow down more. Oh, degen. Oh my gosh. This is so sad. Hold on, this isn't the full chart. Well, if there was a bottom, we're basically there. I think 7 cents or 007. Get above 007, then we can have a better conversation about setting up for like a long like that. But still, this is a great start. This is definitely a great start. Yo, what's up, Alex? What's going on? What's up? So yeah, Sol is still here. Sol. Sol fell out of this upper region above this 187. Now it is recovering really nicely. I'll give it that. Yeah, we're looking like we're pushing up here for the moment. Bitcoin's on the up and up. It's still mid-range here. It definitely broke this downtrend. Where's my Litecoin? ETH's trying to sweep these. The high is still here. Good morning, Doug. I haven't forgotten about the ETF. Oh, by the way, I'm so tired still from last night. I was up so late last night. That's not normal for me. And I'm old, so if I go outside my cycle, it's like I'm all screwed up. But I definitely am curious on what that product is that we were talking about last night. How has NASDAQ recovered? Look at this. It's crazy. Hey, Buffster, good morning. Good morning. Matt sell-off yesterday at the open, and it has climbed back up as almost if this whole thing didn't happen. I am shocked. We got this way. We got this way. It's like, oh, it never happened. Just like took a pause. S&P still hasn't recovered yet. Did something have a... Hey, good morning. Good morning. It is Friday. It's a good day. I'm personally not grabbing anything right now. Like I still think everything's coming down before it goes back up. That's just me, and it doesn't. I'll admit that I was wrong, but and it's not crypto, it's stocks. It's stocks. It's stocks that I don't like. And it's not even like, and there was someone, I posted a video yesterday that was basically saying exactly this. It's not even like I need to look at charts. It's like me seeing Elon definitely cracked down some type of ketamine or something last night, running around with a chainsaw given to him by the president of Argentina, who essentially just, you know, rugged millions of people. And then my parents seeing that and being like, oh, he's in charge of finding efficiencies in the government. That would give them some type of pause and concern, and maybe some, hey, I'm up really, really big on all of my investments over the last decade, minus COVID. We'll assume that didn't happen. From a stock standpoint, it's like I may just like maybe sell some things and take some profits, right? So that's just, you know, the one random example, just something that type of behavior is slowly going to have its own ripple effect across your general population, especially for the ones who have not been paying attention to anything for a long time. Let's call it the majority who didn't vote altogether. They're now paying attention. What price would you buy more trench, buddy? Not more now, because anything below $1 million was the target for me. I don't trade Forex. I'll look at total 3 for my guy here. Right there. Right there. He's looking good. But we got some work to do. Right. Get above. Then pull back. Then prove we can stay up here. If you zoom really far out, a clean chart, right? Nothing on it. Can you see this whole chart? Yeah. Clean chart, nothing on it. Draw one line, where would it be? It's just like you're trying to line up. All right, right here. It could be 920, like there's not, it doesn't need to be perfect. But it just needs to get back above here because that's where it really fell off. But like, I wouldn't expect, if it did this, I would be shocked. So it means it needs to at least get up here first, then chill, then that, if it's going to do something like that. But I think more like that, if anything. But it's got to get above and then stay above. That's the other part too. It needs to get above and then, like, so see over here, like when it did push up, it pushed up here, but then now it came back. This was a retest, didn't do well. This one too fell through. Now this, like, so this was support for a long time. Support, and then it lost it. So it's like that's the main, this is where, that was where it was bad. So can you now get back up and say, hey, do we deserve to be back above this X? Oh, XRP. I mean, things are moving right now. I'm not like, it's, hey, if you're entertaining longs, as long as you have a plan, that's all I could ask for. So if you're in a 20x long, what's your stop loss? Is it liquidation? And what's your invalidation on XRP long right here? If you said you're long XRP. 268. Oh, you're in here then. Like down here. What's your target? Like highs here, like 270 something. GFM. I haven't looked at that chart, man. Is it even on here? I don't know if it's even on here to look at. If it's not on here, I'm not gonna. Oh, it is. GFM, I'd just keep. If this is the right GFM, I would just keep buying it because I like the play. I like the narrative. They have value. I like this chart actually too. But it's too small for me to look at charts. I'm buying that on fundamentals. 315. Okay. I see that. I see it. Do you take profits on the way up? Do you do trailing stop loss? Will you move the stop? When will you move the stop loss up? Or will you move the stop loss up? You can take profits at like what, 274, maybe like a 280, 285. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, most people don't have that plan. They don't have a plan. They're just going to ape and hope. You think BTC will hit 101 today? I don't know. I can't. For me, making those types of predictions doesn't just maybe. I mean, this is the next level is 101. Okay, here's a high to take out, but I don't know. I'll move a break even. Nice. What did some earnings come out or something? What's so strong right now from the NASDAQ? BNB 653, target 918. No, I'm not going to chart 99 cents. There's no reason to chart it. There's not enough volume. Like it's all you know at 99 cents is that we've been in the same range out and in between 100 and 200,000 for 7 months, 8 months. That's it. And that is your consolidation. I should leverage it 50 times. And then just dabbling every time where we're at. That's it. I get a paycheck. Slowly accumulate. Yeah, I don't think we hold, man. I don't. Oh, last night I have like post-it notes all over. I was writing down so many things last night from ideas of me talking about the future of 99 cents and all the things that came with it. But it was a different session. Like that was meant to be more of a not this type of session because I don't like talking about that here now because it's not the purpose of this stream. The purpose of this stream is to educate and to talk charts. No, of course, yeah. No, actually, no. So like we actually at one point I had to go talk to them. It's been a while. Like right before the markets, like when things were good, we partnered with a project called Quora, and they're out of Australia, and they do audits. They do more RWA stuff, insurance, and they actually certified us as the first they started putting it out there, and they're like, "Hey, we can't necessarily say that. We were the first certified rug-free proof on Solana." And then they were putting up all, we had spaces with them. They put the reason how they went through that. They had to take that away, that the terminology is just the first certified meme from what their thing is, because they wanted a different exposure, because the RWA market has been shit for them. So, and I hit it off with a guy because he was looking for super smart individual. He was into Lego, and he was looking for like piece from like the 80s on. I was trying to find it for him. We didn't have it, but yeah, I got really close to him, and we haven't connected in a while because like everything kind of slowed down. But I'm all about, as much as possible, transparency on every aspect of the project to give that level of trust. Because also too, if I was going to, I would have done it when I had the tokens that I had. I mean, I had, I don't know, 15% of the supply before I sent it all to the treasury. Like, I don't have that. I don't have nearly that much now. Like, it's almost like I am the dev by definition, but like I'm not, because I've had to accumulate my tokens just like everyone else has, because I started from 0. Yeah, Ave, yeah. I know you're kidding. I know. Ooh, Ave. Ooh. You could see it in an individual's eyes. You personally wouldn't do harm to no one. Not an iota. You were right, sir. You are correct. Why would I hurt anyone? This world's already screwed up enough. I don't hurt people. So Ave needs to get above 280. Let's get Ave up here, and then we'll talk. But as of right now, this was a, so here, after this breakdown, here's your, well, those bearish retest here too. Here's a bearish retest. Yeah, here's your level, 282. So right now, like this is tough. It needs to put, you want to see Ave like just rocket through here and get up here to the 290s as quickly as possible. And then on the retest here, this is where you'd want it to hold. And then for someone like me as a breakout trader, this is where I would be considered would enter. Because right now, I would be very, I'm not saying you can't take a trade here as long as you have the clear exit. Like, it's going up against resistance. I think markets are fragile, and like this could also just roll over. So Coinbase SEC lawsuit's over. Sweet. I like the hockey goal there. I didn't know there was a hockey goal emoji. Sweet. Arrow. Nice. Arrow showing strength. This is nice down here. I like it. Whoop. Ooh. Arrow's kind of got like a falling wedge kind of thing going on here. Give me a chart. I'm gonna clear this whole thing out now at this point. I need to clear all this. Arrow kind of reminds me of to LDO from a long time ago, I think. It's crazy. I can remember charts from like years ago. Look at this thing. It's like, it's just, this is on a weekly chart. It's just like a couple big mountains. But if you look at it like a range, like that, yeah. Wow, I'm tired. I gotta wake up. I gotta do a bunch of work today. Apply defaults. Like at a high level, I like where arrow is right now. Now if I zoom in more, and now forget about the range itself, or this channel, whatever you want to call it, channel. It's just still in a downtrend. It's still in a downtrend. It's getting wedgy, like it's trying to turn like a wedge. I think the time, so anything below $1 on arrow is a time to accumulate. Once you get back above $1, I think then you're chilling. Like you're watching, it's up only at that point. So until then, this thing could also too just keep doing this, right? Eventually, because it's a solid project, that should be fine. Algo. Huh. So look at this. Shit. Okay. Okay. So there's a weekly chart. This 25-cent level I marked off a while ago. This pumped in November. This you could argue this is like a months long. This is a retest of that breakout. These are the kind of charts that I would be when kind of get that more bullish overarching vibe. These are alt season type charts where you're getting this really, really nice setup on a high time frame. I'm not saying that's what's happening right now. I'm not implying that. But this looks good. But still still has work to do. Like let's start by just getting back above here. Like up here. So still could do this too. Looks good. I mean it's decent. It's decent. I still think we're coming down. I can't not believe we're coming down. Did ETH tap into that high yet? ETH is right there. Moonwell. This is one of the small caps that was on. Man. This thing died. This sucks. I mean, it's at the, hey, this is, if you are one getting into this position and you like this project, this is a good time to get in. Not financial advice, but I would definitely buy this over like the fundamentals over the chart, because the chart took a beating and now we're at these lows again here. But yeah. Moonwell is like Aave, but on base chain. Interesting. Why don't I show volume in the charts? Because for me, and like I actually was really into VPA, like volume price analysis, when one of the books I partially read. It's just that the volume with exchanges and crypto, especially your small caps across different markets, is so inconsistent. Now there's like an aggregated volume. Like I know using like a higher exchange, like a Binance or wherever. To answer your question, to use volume effectively within crypto, I believe you have to basically first identify which exchange has the highest volume for a given token. So let's say Moonwell, it's here. Like it's on Coinbase, KuCoin, DeFi Llama, Gate, CoinX, Pith. Like that's probably the better example, like an okay example. Coinbase probably has the most volume. Sure, you could associate it with that, but that volume doesn't, I don't believe, incorporate on-chain volume. And I just don't need volume. I just need the candles. And I'm not discounting saying it's not important, but it's not important to me. I think the stock market is a scam. I think everything's coming down. But if volume is consistently tapering off, usually isn't good. I only at Binance perp. Yeah, that's a good. So using the perps as a indicator or as the gauge. I always use the perp charts in general too, because they're the most healthy or full charts because they have the most volume. But and I don't have a good answer to your question. Besides that, it's not something I need to effectively read charts. I've learned that over time, but it's definitely can't hurt not having it here or having it here. I mean, yeah, because it just messes with my head. It's it's another thing of confluence that maybe just like seeing something different where I don't know. You say everything's coming down, but what happens if they issue 5K check? Oh god, they have 5K checks. So much inflation. I don't think they're gonna issue 5K checks anytime soon. That's not so. That variable is not factored into my thesis, although probably wouldn't change much anyway. Because so let's just say that we'll play that scenario out. So there's two components of my bearish bias. There's the consumer, then there's enterprise on the business side. The consumer side is the consumer's, weak, uncertain. I saw a couple of things. Then you have guidance coming down for Amazon, future guidance, Walmart, future guidance coming down, highest credit card debt of all time. The list goes on. And like, even outside of all of those KPIs, people in my life, in the real world, are just like, yeah, I'm not buying anything anytime soon. Like there's too much uncertainty of like someone hearing that their coworker got laid off. They're not going to, they're like, oh, am I next? So they're not going to buy. They're not going to spend more than normally would. They're going to be much more cautious. So that's the consumer side. So let's say they did get the $5,000 checks if that thing happened and that was some influx, and that would maybe help that part of the equation a little bit for now. Put that aside. Inflation's still a factor no matter what, for multiple reasons, but that aside, the enterprise side, I don't see any areas of growth, like unless they're isolated, because enterprises can't plan right now. Enterprises can't budget. They can't forecast. They're focused on things that are not their normal day-to-day business. It's like for me, like my world's like we're talking about tariff scenarios, and like because we import goods all over the world, from all over the world. So you can't, without having that solidified, and it's not about, I'm a broken record for folks who've already heard me say this. It's not about the tariffs themselves. It's about what the tariff is going to be. What is the final number? Put in policy. So then you could plan. Until then, right now, it's like you're stifling any progress on the things a business should be focused on, because you're basically planning for scenarios that you don't know which will happen or not. And you're being more conservative in your risk taking, which rightfully so. And you're saying like, hey, maybe foregoing bonuses, or I'm going to buy inventory, front load inventory buying. So we're gonna have more, like less, your capex spending is going to be drastically shifted. So a lot of those conversations, the longer there's uncertainty for that is more of my reasoning for why markets overall can't withstand these higher levels. That's it. Tariffs just a pump and dump scheme for Larry Fink buddying with Trump. Yes, I could believe that theory. But even if for right now, like everyone else is a negative beneficiary of that. So until there's clarity, that being true or not, like it's just until there's clarity, we're just it's a waiting game. Which is why, like I said, like I don't believe this. Stocks are more important right now than crypto. If you wanted to look at something, like pick SPY, like say here 605, low, mid 600s. Once we go kind of below that, like I think if we get a 5-7% correction here, crypto's gonna get crushed. Markets open, tariffs, 1 p.m. rolls around. Just kidding. Post exactly. No, I can look at. By the way, I can. So tariffs is a bargaining tool. Let's go like again. So the tariff itself aside, like if he's using it as a bargaining tool, cool. Like that's his strategy. Go for it. Do it. The problem is that businesses don't know what it's going to be. That's like how as a a leader of some like a $5 billion enterprise who imports 40% of their goods are the materials needed to run the business this year. How do you plan for that without assuming for the worst case scenario, meaning the highest piece? The difference with tariffs like a while back is that they were set in stone. Like it was just like, this is what they are. Cool. Got it. That's the decision you made. We can build upon that, or we can plan for it. But without knowing what that is, it's just, it's there. It's the unknown. And then PCE too. Yeah, there's other factors. Let's put it this way. I'm tired of talking about tariffs in the strategic planning meetings that I'm in. And like I want to go back to talking about the business and ideas I have for growth in other areas, but those are all on hold until that's finalized. Stevie said it's April 1st. All right. Well, can you say that the numbers that you've said for April 1st are the numbers? Because last time we changed the numbers like the day before, we were going to put them in place. It's just the uncertainty part. Again, it's less about the tariffs themselves. It's less about, don't even care. Say it's 50%. Doesn't matter, but say this is the number. That is the number. Because otherwise, just like I would not want to be CEO of the large entity. It's like you're making decisions in anticipation of it, and I would be taking the most conservative stance, which is taking the highest percentage of a tariff that could impact the goods and materials that I'm importing from a specific company or country. And we plan for both, and regardless, risk management must be on point. Yes, 100%. Yeah, man, I'm still short, man. Still short. No, cancel. I don't want to close that out. I gotta go here in a minute. I gotta go to work. Speaking of. Like if I was still ETH short here is like this. I mean, I'm in from here, but like. Like that. This is basically my ETH short, roughly. It's here. Yeah. Compound? I haven't compounded in a while. Looks good down here. I like this bounce. 50s, 54 is a nice level. It's in this accumulation zone. But again, it's just chilling. It's chilling. I mean, it looks good. Starting to get some strength. But all of these, like this could be very much though a... Let's do a cleaner chart here. Like this very much could just turn into like a wedge and then... And do that. And so it's like this is the challenge from there. I don't actually follow the Bitcoin dominance anymore. Maybe I should, because there's too many other scenarios with it. I mean, yeah. I don't know much on the Silk Road guy because I only know a little bit about it, so I don't have enough to give a thought. But if he pardons SBF, like no. The dude, I know personally people that got like their complete livelihood completely disrupted and just like no, that he can't, he needs to do his time. Like don't give me this nonsense. We get some Green Day. So I can't do the I can't do music through Streamlabs. They won't let me do it. I can only do that through the phone because I'm playing right through my speakers. All right, now we're pulling back here. Is this where we're pull back now? All right, I gotta jump here. Yeah, SPF was a puppet. I do agree with that. But still, the puppet deserves to sit where he is, regardless if he was the mastermind or not. Caroline. So I'll end this stream like I did the other day. Is that I think stocks are a scam right now. I'm waiting for them to roll over, and I'm curious to see what crypto does there, because there's nothing, I can't find any growth, any bullish scenario for stocks. And I'm not saying we're going to crash and have a recession. I'm just saying there's 5% pullback, 5 to 7% to start, and I think crypto will feel some more pain because of that, because crypto's been hinting at a pullback for a long time. So go with that. This is a good time to chill. Don't get aggressive on anything. You're not going to miss. If I pull back a Bitcoin chart here, like you're not going to miss anything. Let's say, hey, you're like, I want to make sure I get in Bitcoin for the pump. Let's just say hypothetically, all the macro variables go away. Let's say there's no tariffs anymore, or whatever. There's a random scenario. And this all of a sudden and Bitcoin, there's a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This thing pumps up to like 102, 106. We can find an entry there. The difference of 100,000 versus 106 for the little dollars that most people have on here to put in there is not going to mean anything. So don't stress yourself out about it. Right now it's mid-range, waiting for it to make a move one way or the other. It looks good right now. It still could make another push up, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But as of right now, it's been going sideways for 3 weeks, and yeah. Always try to protect the puppet. So anyway, have a good Friday morning. I'm definitely gonna, we have, the space later. So join the, where's space here? Like I said, it is. Profile. Here, the space today, 3 p.m. Eastern, with Blockbuster video. I'll ping this again here. If that's the spaces, please join. I've never met the guy before, so I'm just gonna shoot the shit with him. but anyone who's has a project around VHS tapes and Blockbuster is already a friend in my mind. So everyone, a nice Friday morning. I'll be back. Not a time to get aggressive. Still be cautious here. At least wait for the market to open. But yeah, I think we're going to pull back still. So have a good morning, and remember, price on the can.